So, as you guys know, especially if you're gamers such as myself, there's been a controversy around Call of Duty World War II, be it the diversity thing with the black female Nazi soldiers, which is ridiculous. That goes against the whole, we're going to make this game historically accurate. Well, this story also goes against the fact that they want it to be historically accurate, and the fact that it would break immersion. I don't care if it's multiplayer. You're a World War II game. You're making a World War II game. Keep it true to World War II. Look at all the other multiplayer games. You can't do that. Yes, there were female soldiers, but they were Soviet soldiers, and as far as I know, the Soviet soldiers aren't even in this game. I've not seen any yet. There were Soviet soldiers in the second one, and you do see female soldiers in that. Although, again, they would probably not be with the men. They would be on their own in other segregated units, being snipers and doing other things like that. They would not really have been on the front line. They would have been doing things like that. And also we had resistance and spies and non-combatant roles in these games. But that's besides the point. So in this particular story, the guy who is the game dev, Michael Condrey, decided to chastise and attack a fan for asking to have swastikas in the game, because for some reason they're deciding in this particular iteration of COD to not have any swastikas. Why are they not having swastikas? Because they don't want to glorify the symbol. How would having the swastika, which would make an accurate representation of these German soldiers and of the period, be glorifying the symbol? How is killing these Nazis, because you can't play as the Nazis, you can't play as a German, you can't play as any one of their allies, be glorifying them? You're shooting Nazis, you're destroying them, you're helping free Europe and Africa and all the other countries that they invaded, or continents as I should say as well, and basically reliving those experiences that actually happened. How would that be glorifying it? And look at Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 2 has swastikas everywhere, and nobody's saying that they're glorifying anything. They've not had to remove it because it's glorifying it. That's bullshit. They're not doing it because they're politically correct. These are SJWs. These people are influenced by aggressive politics, and they don't want to offend anybody. Yet they're going to get rid of one of the most important symbols and one of the most important historical accurate aspects of the period because they're scared of a backlash. And this is what he said to this gamer. The gamer asked, it was used as a medal in the 1930s by the Nazi regime, which by that time had swastika as the symbol. Please, previous CODs had them. This reads to me as, I want a more racist and hateful symbol that helps me better associate with mass murder. Is that your position, Zach? He's trying a Kafka trap in there. That rhetorical question is absolutely bullshit, because he clearly is not for mass murder. He clearly is not wanting to associate with mass murder. In fact, if anything, aren't you associating your game with the mass murder of Nazis? Just saying, because you can't play as them apart from the multiplayer. Doesn't make much sense. And then Zach V, who's the gamer, really should have been a little bit more robust and just a bit more stern with him. But he goes, I respect you, Mr. Condrey. I love your games and the hype to World War II. I'm far from racist. Just really enjoy my history. And thankfully, people were roasting Michael Condrey, because this was an attack that was just completely nuttily horrible. He shouldn't have done that. That was not called for. I mean, how can you have a game mode called Nazi Zombies without them being Nazis, without the iconography, without anything like that? I mean, I understand. People say, well, it's not going to be in Germany because it's banned. Well, yeah, that's Germany. I understand why they would have to censor it, but there's no need to censor it in the UK, in America, in any other country where it isn't a banned icon. So, what? And people are even accusing him of whitewashing history to remove the symbol, and to an extent they are. Although whitewashing to me is more of a racial thing. I mean, there was even a black gamer that he chastised, because a black gamer here says, just please don't have black female Germans or even any blacks and females. Please don't, it just ruins the feel of the game. Now, look, if they made a DLC or a part of the game, because in the old COD games, apart from 4 onwards, I never played 3, you would go through different missions and you were playing as different people. If they copy that style of narrative, where you play as a British soldier, Soviet soldier, and American soldier, I can see it working if they play as a black soldier in an all-black unit, because it was segregated at the time. But in the trailer, it doesn't look like they're segregated. And this is what Michael Condrey says. Your bio says that you're a young and aspiring YouTuber, so view this as coaching. Be a citizen of the world. Be inclusive and welcoming. Wow, he's actually lecturing a minority on how to be a citizen of the world and to be diverse. And this guy's white. I mean, isn't it just ironic that a Bay Area faggot like him is lecturing this guy and that other gamer on morals and how to be good people? Honestly, this whole thing with this game is retarded. It's social justice crap, as No Bullshit said. That's what it is. But hopefully the game is fun. But sadly, I've not played a COD game in fucking years. The last one I played was Black Ops 1. And that was only a little bit of it. And this is not inspiring me with any hope. These people are the reason why the gaming industry is faltering right now, why it's floundering under the weight of social justice and progressive politics. Because if more people were like him in the gaming industry, if more and more developers censored themselves and did things like this, because as we see, there's a clear correlation between social justice and shit fucking games, it's going to suffer. People are going to stop buying the games. People are going to look elsewhere. This is why the Western video game market isn't doing as well at the moment, at least on PC, as compared to Japanese games. This guy is destroying the industry. This guy, as Lewis Laveau says, needs to go. He's ruining everything. He is putting his company under severe stress. Because the more he does this, the more games they make like this, the less people are going to return to COD. This was the one chance they had to really inject some lifeblood into what was essentially a dying franchise. It was so stale. It was on its last legs. And this was the moment to bring COD back to its roots. Bring Call of Duty back to what it did best. To bank on the nostalgia and to jump on the increasing popularity of World War II and even World War I games. World War I is becoming a thing now. And World War II games have had a comeback on Steam with a lot of independent developers making games set in that period. And selling incredibly well. And he's fucked it up. At least, that's what it appears to be so far. Hopefully the game is good. I want the game to be good, but it's not, is it? Not with this guy at the helm. But anyway, what do you guys think? Leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.